Same small town there, the beautiful Luke O'Shea, because he is one of our favourites, isn't he, Big D?
No doubt about it. We love the old Luke O'Shea. He certainly did some great things at Urban this year, so terrific news. Now, what we've been doing over the last few months and really enjoying doing it is catching up with some artists that have released their new singles or new albums, and just to find out a little bit about them. Let's face it, there's plenty of country music artists in Australia that don't need any publicity at all. They know them, they're household names, but there's another lot of them that are releasing some fantastic music and just don't get the recognition they deserve. So that's our mission here.
That's right, to support all our Aussie artists.
And that they all go platinum with their records. How's that?
Well, hopefully we can get this lady up to some platinum records. Amber Joy Poulton joins us this evening. How you going, Amber?
Good, thanks, except I thought I already was platinum.
Oh. Sorry,
No.
Triple platinum. How's that?
I'm just joking.
Oh, that's
Well, he's
okay.
going to send you triple now.
Yeah, we're going triple platinum. There is no platinum. Yeah.
No, I'm not platinum. I'm platinum in my own backyard, and that's about it.
Well, you know what? As long as you're platinum somewhere, you've got some terrific vocal collaboration there with one of our big favourites, Doug Bruce, recently.
Yeah, Doug, he co-wrote and produced my whole debut album, Taking Goodbye. So when I was in the studio with him, I mentioned that I had wanted to do a duet with him, and he pulled out this song out of the vault, I call it, and I just fell in love with it straight away, and I said, I've got to have that on the album, and we recorded it. So that was 3 years ago, and then when he released his new album, he put it on his album as well, so it sort of had a bit of a rebirth, and he entered into the Tiaras, and we got Best Vocal Collaboration, which is a massive compliment.
It's funny sometimes, though, that a reignition of someone's career can come from different songs, isn't it?
Yeah, and also different artists that are able to inject some, coverage to areas that you wouldn't normally be known. So he's living in Bendigo, and I live in South Australia. So, he's quite well known here in Adelaide, and I've got some really good support in Victoria. So together we've been able to sort of help each other out at the same time.
You must get some really good feedback from the country people when I know you're embarking on a tour through country New South Wales and Queensland, but because of your traditional background of the Loretta Lynn type, I know she's one of your favourites, or if not your favourite, that sort of background. So a lot of people must get a real buy-in for your show.
Yeah, I just love those songs from that time, and I don't think they've ever gotten it as right as what they did back then. Those ladies, they knew how to sing songs or cry songs, as I say. So you could really hear what they were going through when they were singing, and so each time I hear one of those old classics, it just makes you want to cry with them. So I'm a little bit sneaky when it comes to getting myself out there, because doing the tribute show really gets people in the door, because they don't necessarily know who I am, but they know who Loretta and Tammy and Pat Klein are. But then once they're there sitting in front of me, I bolt the doors so they can't get out, and they get to hear some of my music as well. And I do a sort of a support act for myself. So I come out as me, as Amber, and I do my songs, and then we have a break, and then we come back out and do the full tribute. So people tend to buy my original album as well as the tribute albums that I've recorded. So it's been an absolutely fantastic ride the last 3 to 4 years.
And it's something that, if you have a look recently, the Doris Day one there with Melinda Schneider, that just absolutely took off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And it is something that you're getting the traditional music back up into our modern day country as well.
Yeah, and we love writing songs. It's a great creative outlet. But it's really important too to keep honouring the way it all began. So if we as artists can combine the two, I don't think that's hurting anyone, and I think it's almost great for everyone to keep that country music alive, as well as introducing new styles of country.
And it's nice talking to you tonight, Amber, because a lot of times, we'll say to the artists that we talk to, when are you coming to Queensland? What are you doing? What are you doing? And we've got you actually right in our backyard, coming on the 22nd of July, right here at the Pioneer Village, which really is about a 20-minute drive from the radio station here. So we're going to be plugging that one to make sure we're going to get a lot of our Moreton Bay region residents down there to Petrie, and to get down and support another fine Aussie artist.
Yeah, terrific. We Petrie was the reason the whole tour started. We were on the Cruise and Country cruise with, we had Adam Harvey, Gina Jeffries, Becky Cole, and I was lucky enough to be one of the artists on there. And a lot of Queenslanders were coming up to me saying, how come you don't come up to where we are? And I'm still not getting to half of the towns that I've been told to go to, but we're managing to get up to Petrie, and then we come on back down. We're also stopping in at Oakey as well, just outside Toowoomba. So that's on the 21st of July, and Petrie's on the 22nd. So the nice thing about Petrie is it'll be a nice day show. It'll be 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and, hopefully, I haven't been to the venue, but I hear great things about it.
Oh, it is an absolute fantastic venue. Really countrified. It's been going for, well over 20 years.
24 years, yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear, because, all the way from South Australia. We'll be trekking up there slowly, so it'll be a nice goal to get to Petrie.
And the full band coming along with you on the tour?
Yeah, we've got a 5-piece band, and they're called the Holy Men, but they're not very holy. But
they never are.
And they've got their own album out as well, so it's going to be great for us all to get on the road and see the places that we haven't been to before ever. There's not one of these. We've got 7 shows along the way, and not one of them we've ever been to. So a bit of the unknown, but very exciting.
It is exciting, and I'm sure you'll be back to them, because us Queenslanders, we are an awesome crowd when it comes to live music. And when we do get artists come to Queensland, we do get out there and we do support them, and we do like to buy a lot of merchandise too. So make sure you bring that along, because our listeners know that if they grab a CD from one of you guys, they can get it signed on the spot there at the shows. Yeah,
that's terrific. And the CDs, if they like the show, I've got an album that's got all of the songs from the show, so they can take a little piece of that home.
Well, that sounds terrific. That's all happening in July. We're going to...
this song that we're going to go out with is a bit of a sneaky one. It was a bonus track on your album, which is actually newer onto our CRS one that we've just got in recently. Walked Right In. Tell us a little bit, why was that your bonus one?
That was written by my bass player, Dennis, who is a.k.a. DJ Sleepy Dog, a.k.a. The Preacher, because his last name's Sermon. So he wrote this song, and he played it to me, and I said that would be a great song to have on an album. And it's a bit of a tick to the Queens of Country. They're always singing about catching their man with another woman and kicking them to the curb, and this song is about a woman walking in and finding a frilly pair of knickers on the bedroom door that do not belong to her. So she walked right in and she walked right out.
Oh, there you go.
They could have been his.
Oh, well, that's on the B side of the album.
It's funny. You're the only person that said that.
There's the follow-up song.
Yeah.
Turns out they were his. And then you can
I'll make sure I get you a copy.
How's that? That'd be fantastic. A whole song about a cross-dresser. That'll be brilliant.
Only in country music, hey?
And only in Queensland.
Well, that's true. Well, you got Tracy Colleen does a metrosexual, hey, so you never know.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy, she's a friend of mine. She's gorgeous.
Amber Joy, it's been absolutely wonderful. It's been a real joy to catch up with you tonight.
God, here he goes.
Well done. Nicely done.
And we look forward to catching up with you next month when you're up on tour. And stay by the website. You'll be able to find out that. But we'll give it a big plug as it gets close to the Pioneer Village.
Thanks very much for helping promote the show. We really appreciate it.
Anything for Australian music. That's what we're all about up here.
That's right.
Well done. Well, we're going to get into some frilly knickers.
Okay.
Here's Amber Joy right now with Walked Right In. Thanks, Amber.